Welcome back to Bet with the Boys. Monday, December 16th. We got our best bets. I forgot to finish that. Best bets today. We got NFL, we got NBA, and we got college basketball as well. Like and subscribe to the videos. We're on the way to 2,200 subscribers. When we get there, we'll throw out another parlay to celebrate. The last one did not do so well. It's actually one of the worst ones we've had because we had hit a couple of those along the way, along the climb to infinite subscribers. So if you want to also support the channel further, $2.99 a month. The link will be in the comments down below. Recap of yesterday. It was an 0-2 day. We did not get our video out for against the spread in every single NFL pick, and it's honestly a blessing that we didn't because yesterday was so chalky. We like to think of ourselves as sharp or sharper betters. Sometimes we are on the public side if it makes sense, but yesterday, if we'd have put out a video, we'd have been on the wrong side of almost all of those. So we did go 0-2, unfortunately, but if you're kind of telling along with the picks that we didn't lock up, then it would have been really bad. So, anyways, we had the Panthers on the money line. That was absolutely disgusting. Or we had a -2.5. Still didn't cover, didn't win. They got destroyed by the Cowboys. Like I said, it was a really public day, chalky. And yeah, I can't. And never again with the Panthers. First time they were favored since December of 2022, which is like, we crushed that system. First time a team's favored in that long, we were all on the Panthers. Did not hit. And then we had the Colts +4.5 against the Broncos. Anthony Richardson, me and Jake were talking about it. He's just so bad. But that game was actually demoralizing. If you did not watch, let me catch you up on that real quick. They were up 13-0. Jonathan Taylor breaks off like a 40-yard run, and they're about to go up 20-0. And I'm thinking +4.5 is in the bag. And then, like a lot of players have been doing lately, Jonathan Taylor throws the ball down before he gets in the end zone. I don't know why players continue to do that, but it was disgusting. And after that, they were up 13-0. They never scored again, I don't believe. And I think the Broncos rattled off 31 straight to win 31-13. It just felt so crushing when that happened. Anthony Richardson threw a couple pick sixes. Well, I think he just threw one, but he's so bad. And I don't know. NFL draft experts just miss all the time on players like this. Will Levis is another example. Me and Jake were talking about that before the video. I mean, who drafts Will Levis or Anthony Richardson? I don't know. But anyways, free Hendon Hooker from the Detroit Lions. He's the backup, and he's actually a stud. He played at the Vols, and we know a lot about that. That's who I would have drafted over those guys. I don't think it's the same draft class. But anyways, we got some good matchups tonight. We'll go ahead and get into it. NFL, we'll start there. So after all the chalk yesterday, there's no way this one can be chalk. Bears +7. I saw it's already 6.5 on one book. All the money's piling in on the Vikings, of course. And hang on, I think Jake's joining us. Let me see if I can get him on here. He's loading. Can't see him, but he's loading. There he is. We're in the middle of a video, dude. Perfect timing.
All right, sorry. Phone died. Technical difficulties. Back online, though.
Yeah, I was just covering the recaps and that Jonathan Taylor beat. Free Hendon Hooker, I said. And then now I'm at the Bears +7. So.
Yeah, well, Monday Night Football doubleheader, divisional matchup. I really like this. We talked about it before the video, but I was thinking about this one yesterday as well. I like the Bears in this spot. Now, they've been losing every single game since that tipped Hail Mary, but, Minnesota actually has a chance to take the lead in the division, don't they?
Yeah, what a tight division, by the way.
It's crazy. Packers, what are they, 10-4, 9-3, or what, 10-3 Vikings, 11-3 Vikings, and then Lions just got their second loss. So
it's crazy to think the Lions can fall from the 1 seed to the 5 seed.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, and the Seahawks got knocked out of the playoff race last night, and they were losing.
Did they really?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Backup quarterback Sam Howell, he looks terrible, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Gino's knee. Could be bad, but he was walking around, so maybe not.
Yeah. That backup quarterback, man, he just will not throw. He won't throw an interception, dude. He will hang on to that thing and just get driven into the ground, like take a
Yeah, I
sack.
remember watching that last night. He rolled out to the right, and the first one he threw almost got picked. The next time he rolled out to the right, he just hung on to it and got creamed. So,
It's like his baby, dude. He just
yeah, which
won't
is
let
weird
anything
because he threw
happen.
21 picks last year.
And 21 touchdowns. He's a poor man's Jameis.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah, like I was saying, it just seemed like yesterday was so chalky, and we're on the Bears. This ain't chalky. This is nobody's betting on the Bears except for us. But doubleheader tonight too. There's also the Falcons and the Raiders game. Good spacing on these games too, by the way. You put one on at 8 and then 8:30. Why not just put one on at 5:30 or 6, and then the other one on at 8:15?
Yeah, or 7 and 8:30 at least. Get me to halftime in one of these.
It feels kind of like people that don't know what they're doing are making the schedule.
Yeah, I mean Christmas Day game too. That's going to be really. They were talking about it. The Chiefs have to play 3 games in 10 days.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if you play him this week or not.
I don't. If I know he's banged up and have to play him, 3 more times or 2 more times in 10 days.
Yeah, yeah, they got a decision to make. So, anyways, we like the Bears +7 on this doubleheader. Bears are also a dog after a blowout last game. They got beat by more than 21 points, which is a 59% system according to Action. So, it's just a close your eyes and bet it type of game. It's ugly, but comes through more times than it doesn't.
Yep.
To the NBA.
Yeah, going with the Kings on the money line versus the Nuggets. Another thing, like we talked about before the video, anytime you can get the Nuggets anytime you get a team favored against the Nuggets, you got a good chance because sports books, even though they've not been as dominant this year, they don't give out plus money on the Nuggets too often.
Yeah, especially when all the money's coming in on the Nuggets, which it is, and I kind of expect it to just keep on pouring in the closer we get to games because everybody that's already betting on the Kings usually has that in, but then you have people that just casual people getting off work, and seeing, hey, the Nuggets are playing tonight and get them plus money, and they're placing those bets too. Not hating on the 9 to 5ers. I'm just more of an 8 to 4 guy myself.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, and then next up, this is college basketball. Grambling. We're taking them -122 odds over at FanDuel. Grambling is 2-6 and favored in this game against Southeast Louisiana, I believe it is. They're 4-6, so a team with the worst record is favored. So you got to dive a little bit deeper into this as to why. And Grambling has played a pretty tough schedule. Non-conference has been pretty tough. They played Old Miss, they played Florida, they played Pepperdine, Cal Poly. They're just playing up, getting these checks. And they've actually been hanging a little bit too. Like the score is surprisingly close. Grambling has a great defense, and you know, they got a center. I forget his name, but he's going to be hard to score on in the post, and defense is going to travel right to their home court on this one. And I think that they just got more talent.
Yeah, the greatest equalizer in college basketball is defense. Tennessee, which obviously you can see behind his head there, we're Tennessee fans. And if you just look around the country, yeah, if you are Tennessee is one of the better defensive teams in the country. You saw that in our game this past weekend. It was we shot 3 for 19 from the field in the first half, and we were down 1, I think. So it's a great equalizer, even if your offense isn't firing. But I think Grambling has a better defense, and their offense could be firing a lot better too.
Those refs in that game, by the way, that was not Tennessee biased at all. That was the worst officiating I've ever seen.
It was almost unwatchable. It was just foul after foul after foul.
And when are they going to stop letting these announcers bet on games?
Oh, dude, that guy was loving Illinois.
Dude, he was, yeah, so hard, dude.
That was an almost unwatchable game.
That was. Announcers bet on Illinois. So did we.
Yeah.
I guess they're sharp.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Maybe he watches Bet with the Boys.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else you want to recap of the NFL yesterday? Anything that caught your eye? I know the disgusting Eagles won again.
Yeah. I mean, did you mention the Bills and Lions game?
Uh, no.
I mean, it was just I mean, that's 2 games in a row for the Bills that has been in the 40s. They lost the first one against the Rams, then won this one. It does suck Montgomery got hurt because I was really, the Lions just have had the worst injury bug in the NFL. Huh?
Montgomery got hurt.
Yeah. Did you know that?
David Montgomery.
Yeah.
How? Like, what happened?
I think it's a knee.
Is he out for the year?
No, they said they don't know yet.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, so that sucks for the Lions. They've had the worst injury history. Still been able to win, but that was a great game. Josh Allen should be MVP in my opinion now.
Dude, he's making all the throws that you just want a quarterback to make. Like Tennessee, who can't hit a deep ball. Josh Allen's just putting those things on the money, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the biggest key. Underthrow the deep ball. It doesn't have to be perfectly in stride every time. If you got a good receiver out there, just take a step off that deep ball and they're going to make a catch or get a PI.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, I said the disgusting Eagles. I hate the Eagles so much.
I mean, I saw A.J. Brown scored a touchdown after crying about it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, maybe next week they'll lose. Sorry.
I think they could implode again.
Maybe. Or they could win the whole thing.
I doubt it.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up, get these videos out. Just kidding, Eagles fans. You know I love you.
Yeah, Eagles and Celtics. Eric
Eagles
loves
and
nothing
Celtics
more.
fans, man. Those two teams
Yeah.
could go my whole life without ever watching them again.
But unfortunately, they're good. So that's a good thing, Eagles fans. We wouldn't hate you if you weren't good.
Or if I wasn't kind of a Dallas Cowboys fan. But
yeah.
All right. Well, 3 best bets with cash today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all I got.
All right. See you guys.
See y'all.